Hi, Story Gordon here with another idea to consider. How would you like to be personally successful, guaranteed 100% of the time? Me too. How important is success? I think universally it may be the number one goal of most people. Success, to me, is what drives happiness. And happiness is said to be the very highest goal people seek. So, what is success? Those of you who've watched some of my other videos know that the OED, the Oxford English Dictionary, defines success as the accomplishment of an aim or purpose. How do we do that? Many years ago, when I first started seeking success, I set my goals so that I either succeeded or failed. I think the secret is to set attainable goals, which does not mean setting them so low they happen automatically, but stating them in such a way that the outcome will be seen as a success and you can move on from there. Here's the two ways I see to set goals. The first is I am going to accomplish this. The second way is, I wonder what would happen if I tried to accomplish this. I believe success lies in three domains: what we do, who we are being in the process, and how we see ourselves, the others around us, and the planet. Those three: what I'm going to do, who I'm going to be in the process, and how I'm going to see myself, others, and my being a citizen of Earth in the process. Here's where I made my mistakes early on. In the 8th grade, my goal was to love Karen and to get Karen to love me. And I thought we would dance across the rainbow to the happy ending and everything would be wonderful for the rest of my life. So that was my goal, to capture Karen. It didn't work. She dumped me because I was a jerk, and I saw myself as a failure. Later, as a junior in high school, I said, I want to be a high school math and science teacher, so I'm going to graduate early and succeed as a high school math and science teacher. I graduated early, but I did not become a high school math and science teacher because I wasn't ready for college. Hence, I saw that as a failure. I went into the Air Force and said, I'm going to escape and I don't care what happens. And that's when my successes began. When I quit trying to set goals that I had to achieve and started working at what it was doing to see what would happen. And that's what I've been doing most of my life. Saying, I wonder what would happen if. I wonder what would happen if I joined the Air Force. Well, what happened is I got married to my high school sweetheart. I succeeded in school. I became a technical instructor. When I came out, I went to college and said, I wonder what would happen if I became an engineer. Well, I graduated with an engineering degree, became an engineer, and within a year realized I didn't want to be an engineer. So that was a success because I found out what would happen if I became an engineer. I then said, I wonder what would happen if I became a high-tech salesman. And that worked out. I wonder what would happen if, as my boss wanted me to be the technical support product manager. And I found out. I succeeded. All along the way, unknowingly and unstated, I changed my goal setting from I'm going to do this, or I'm going to be this person, or I'm going to see things in a particular way, to I wonder what would happen if. Now, why am I cutting this video? Because a couple of years ago, I sent an email flare to a speaking buddy of mine, Patricia Fripp, and she sent back a memo that said, Gordon, share your wisdom. I had no idea I possessed any wisdom. But as I thought about it, I said, wait a minute. I've been a serious speaker and success oriented since 1957. That's over 60 years now. And I thought to myself, I wonder what would happen if I shared my wisdom. And how can I do that? I do that several ways. I'm a member of a local Toastmasters club. I'll speak anywhere I am asked, but I don't go out soliciting programs. And I've created this YouTube channel. Each clip on this channel is some idea to consider. Now, don't get me wrong, these are not directions to follow. They are ideas to consider, to think about. If they work for you, do it. If they don't, say, well, that's his view. I'm going to do something else. So thank you, Patricia Fripp. There are now more than 160 clips on this channel, with another 40 on my to-do list. So with that, I'm going to wrap this up. When you think about setting goals, consider which of these two options is going to work the best for you. I am going to do this. Or, I wonder what would happen if I tried to accomplish this. I like that one because succeed or fail based on that gremlin called success or failure. Succeed or fail, when I set out to say, I wonder what would happen if I, whatever the outcome, I've succeeded because I now know what would happen if. That's it for this clip. Thanks for stopping by. If you like what you see here, come back. If you really like it, subscribe. Either way, this is Story Gordon saying, I hope you have all the best success in your quest.